I was saying, how weird was it, the conversation? I tried to have a conversation with a boy, with a boy and his mom. He walked out of a record store and he was holding Mac Miller's new album's poster. And I was like, oh shit, did you get that from in there? And he was like, yeah, they gave it for me for free. And I was like, oh, super cool. I was like, you got the record in there too? And he was like, there was just a vibe where they were kind of grossed out or weirded out that I even, like, as a fellow human in this shared space, were talking to them, that they were just like, what, like, so thrown off. And that's the second conversation today where, like, it just seems like people are completely out of practice in how to have meaningless conversation. Like, I was eating at a bar of a restaurant, having a crab cake sandwich. It's Maryland after all. Really unbelievable. And I just stopped one of the people behind the bar and I was like, hey, are you guys, like, famous for your crab cakes? Because these were really great. And as if she couldn't get away from me fast enough, she was like, and then just walked away. Not busy. Didn't have any customer to attend to. What is that? What's happening? Oh, this is lefty ass. I'm gonna find a parking spot. I used to host a conspiracy podcast where it's like all the people that we interviewed, they all had a commonality, which was a major life trauma that set them off on a path to try to, like, find out why the world was coordinating in an effort to ruin their lives. And now the entire world has suffered a great trauma. And if you'll notice, people are off trying to figure out why everything's fucked up, who's fucking them, not believing certain news, not believing information, saying the Holocaust didn't happen. It's crazy.
It looks like two flavors of jizz. Like, this is a dark one from maybe this morning, and this is an old one. Sorry, somebody just looked at me during that. Like, two flavors of jizz, and then that lady's like, I'm really willing to consider that I am the common denominator problem in all of this. But there are things that happen so far beyond the pale, like so far beyond any social thing that I've ever experienced, where I'm just like, this is just what it is now. People just have half conversations and then leave midway through without acknowledging that they're exiting. It's very unceremonious. It's just kind of like, all right, I've fulfilled myself.
Well, why is that? I mean, it seems as though you guys are here with women, or you know what? I don't know how old they are, girls. All right.
I also feel like a complete knob in this fucking hat right now. I mean, granted, I'm in Baltimore, so it's important to wear a crab fisherman's cap, but it is a reservoir tip, cummy swimming on the top, just a borderline sanctioned yarmulke, and I don't look good in it. I look like I'm running from 9/11. The World Trade Center, Baltimore, is that by the same guy? You couldn't fly a paper plane into that. It is wild, though, that the internet really will have you believing that there's no beautiful parts of certain cities. Like, everything that you see about Baltimore is just, you know, hell on earth, abandoned buildings, nobody's doing okay, there's just problems everywhere. But then you walk around, and for the most part, it's just like every other city in America where all of that stuff exists. And then there's, you know, other areas where people are living. People are living, that sounds insensitive. Everybody's living everywhere, but you know what I mean. I really should have worn sunglasses and not just clear glasses that are illuminating light right into my rods and cones. How do you do it? Do you have transition lens? And there's nothing worse than somebody coming inside and it's slowly turning back to clear. Or now, like, this is my style. My wife calls it hip hop grandpa. So maybe transition lenses would actually go with this. My neck is rocking.
Somebody behind you. Sign?
Oh, sign, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm in moving. I like your the shark tattoo. That's cool.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
For my deep fishing grandfather.
This isn't. Oh yeah, this is not working.
No.
It's fine. All right, good. Sweet. Thank you, you too. Oh, there's nothing worse than complimenting somebody's tattoo and they're like, thank you, it's for my dead family member. If you were given a spear from right here, all the fish are in the exact place that they are right now, how many times would it take you to hit one? Yeah, I think that sand shark is probably your best bet because it's, or, I mean, obviously a stingray, but yeah, just a revenge for Steve Irwin. Dude.
What I'm thinking?
Yeah, just how good of a blowjob that fish would give. Just with its blue lips wrapped around my awful cock. I ate an edible earlier, so I think like that's also an explanation for why I am right now. But I'm seeing people go up an escalator through the tank and it's freaking me out thinking that they're a part of this water ecosystem. Whoa, look at the size of the shark coming. I used to have a bit about, punching sharks in the nose and getting attacked by a shark. I don't want to try that. I don't want to try punching, but I do. Have you ever seen those where like a person puts their hand on like the nose of a shark and then turns the shark over on its belly and like gently raises it to nirvana? It's insane. I wish there was a no threat practice facility where I could do that to shark. There's also, and I know we're shooting things, but there is a massive amount of guilt inside of me right now because my son's favorite thing on earth is going to an aquarium, and the Baltimore Aquarium is one of the best in the country, and so I'm just enjoying my son's favorite thing without him. Don't those look like baby dicks? Like the way that their head is kind of separate from their body with that red rim. It looks like a circumcised little baby dick. I should be the next David Attenborough. Is this a silver dollar fish? What the hell is this? It's called a look down, but I think my name was better, right? Silver dollar fish. There's something about these fish, like this specific type of fish, that reminds me of just like old men that don't move. Like they're outside of Satrials with a aluminum thing just to give themselves a tan. Tone, what do you mean? I should be able to collect. That's also like the argument for why aquariums and zoos are okay, is like not all fish move. Some fish just stay. Whoa. Dude, human centipede.
Two gentle fingers if you want to touch in the forehead of that
front guy?
Grab. Yep, roll your sleeve up, it's deeper.
It was way deeper. Two fingies. Oh, that is cool and weird.
Those are all males, they're just following each other.
Wow. Do they have no spatial awareness, or this is actually how they like to travel?
This is basically males. If they find another horseshoe crab, they'll grab on and hold on as tight as they can.
Wow.
The one
without
at the front,
consent.
If he was to find a female, she could drag all three of them to her nest.
A new meaning to the phrase running a train.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yep.
She would fill that up with eggs and the male would be fertilized, like salmon.
Yeah.
Or like animals like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much. That guy did not care for my joke, and honestly, as soon as I said it, I looked over and there was like a 3-year-old next to me, and I was like, stop doing that, Michael.
So you know how to touch them?
I do not.
Okay. Just going to take 2 fingers, wait for that bell to be facing upwards.
Gotcha.
And we're gently going to glide across the top of them.
Wow.
Totally harmless, you don't have to worry.
I'm so terrified. Oh! That. I felt something similar with 2 fingers before. I can't believe. What the fuck? That is straight out of Ghostbusters, dude. Whoa. Have you honestly ever seen a building like this creatively designed before? Sometimes when I'm in buildings like this, it baffles my mind to such an extent that I feel like not capable of anything, because somebody drew this. Somebody figured out the flow of how to like all these people go through, fit, tickets, the whole thing, all these different tanks, everything to be optimized. And you're like, I barely can design my room. Oh, hold on, my son is FaceTiming me. Dude, that, I almost wish you got that, but I'm glad that you got to see what that was. I just, through the spinny door, thought it was clear space, went to walk out a bit early, slammed my face on the glass, so. I could very well be convinced to buy everything in this store, like this big thing. I also didn't realize it's 5 p.m., like 2 hours before show. So we have a little bit to go. Do you want me to take a picture of you guys? Yeah? Thank you. You got it. Boom, boom, get closer. Took a bunch. Yeah, no problem at all. I did throw in a selfie of myself. I did this pilot once for Discovery Channel, and it was like it was basically Impractical Jokers, but with like, you know, tours of Grand Central, tours of the Intrepid, things like that. And we filmed a tour of the Intrepid. Like, take that in, a tour of the Intrepid from outside the Intrepid, like across the harbor. So we didn't go in it, and we convinced these people that this was a real tour. And they fell for it. Was like the most preposterous thing, where I remember I was like, why aren't we going on the boat? And they're like, it's like fees and you can't really shoot. And it reminds me of this moment right now. Where, look at this boat, we say, from 5 feet away. You get the idea. It's creepy to think that my grandfather, like not this, but my grandfather was a merchant marine in World War II. And he manned like unarmed boats and took supplies to Africa, like to all these different places during World War II. Didn't look like this ship, but like they got shot at. His 2 ships he had to abandon because they got fucking missiled. Dude, there's so many preposterous things about that. My grandfather became a captain at 21, like the youngest captain in merchant marine history at the time. Who knows what it is now. And then like shortly after, he had to leave the ship because his 10-year-old brother ran away to the circus. And he fucking found him. No cell phone, no Google, circuses were the shit, so there's like 9 million circuses. And he fucking found this traveling, roving band of elephant shit picker-uppers, and he fucking just plucked his brother right out of there and was like, dude, you're going home. And he did. I don't know how anything worked pre like maps or anything like that. I have no ability to find even where I parked. I wonder, like, it's obviously not like a body part, so you can't really map what it is, but I wonder if like there's a way to figure out like if human intuition is dying just based on the tools that we have at our disposal. Like, we don't rely on any of our gut instinct anymore because we just look at maps, or like, oh, we override any kind of internalized feeling based on technology to tell us go this way. I want, you know, like Michael Scott driving into the fucking water because the GPS told him so. I'm curious if like that's a real tangible, measurable thing. I mean, I am fully in my like Doc Brown era with my hair. This is the longest it's been in forever because I'm seeing something. I want to see if I should grow it out. I watched a TikTok that convinced me I'm too old to have a skin fade. Oh, there's a car in my blind spot. That would be cool to document, just me side-swiping a Maryland driver.
Look at that raised Bronco. That's OJ's. That's Super OJ's car. Are you ready? We gotta run across to the club. Stretchers. And it's locked. This guy wrote
laughter is good medicine, but Jesus Christ is the only healer. And so I just named probably a great guy, nice guy, and then I drew tits. Scooping milk and somebody put a dick between the tits, and the guy is livid. Literally like fucking warming my hand over a barrel fire. We found me. Mike Cannon, I drew the boobs. There's nothing worse than saying you're gonna do something and then first try. Hey. Edit that. Oh, should have went. No.
You're fucking
That wasn't even close. Am I? Does a gay guy? Damn it. Will a gay guy do? Cut. Did you miss his last name?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I did. I can't get last names that last minute, dude.
Dude, I was hosting in New York City years ago, and Carmen Lynch, who I've known since I started comedy, was like, she's such a great comic. She's next. And I'm like, all right, your next comic, one of my favorites. I've known her since I began comedy. Unbelievable. She's been on this. Name her credits, her album. And I go, and she goes, it's me, Carmen. I was like, I don't know your last name. I was like, I don't know any.
You at all.
And she's like, Lynch. And I'm like, God damn it, dude. I just, one of the more humiliating brain farts of all time. Where you're just like, God damn.
He's doing well. Here's hoping they still like comedy after him. You would really think I am preparing for something physical, but I more or less stand there the whole time, leaned up on the mic.
But I have to stretch
Yeah.
before I go up.
Where's he at?
9 minutes and 58
Nice.
seconds.
Was he doing 20?
15.
Oh, okay. So I will pee now. Keep the mic on.
You know, for the Music Boy Podcast, give it up for Mike Cannon in there.
While having sex with your wife? I'd listen to that, but nobody wants to hear how you deep-dicked your wife of 12 years while your children were in the adjoining room. Like, is that something you guys do? You bust walls? Chase, what just happened to you, dude? This room had oh my God, you guys, it's like your drinks all hit you at the exact same time. And out of nowhere, your systems have just become flooded and untenable with alcohol.
It's worse when it's your dad.
What, like he busts your balls about sex?
No. My mom. Bro. I'm like,
Oh, he tells you.
yeah. Okay.
Here's why, though. Do you still live at home?
No.
Oh. Then I don't know why. He sounds like an awful dad. That's a huge boundary. And it's your mom. It's your mother. It's not just some woman.
That's my mom.
Yeah. Do you say it like that to him? After like, buddy, you wouldn't believe. Like, that's my mom. Taking care of my dad. I mean, part of you has to be pretty happy for them, though, if they are still like, stirring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to tell you about it. So,
My roommate doesn't like to hear it either.
hold on, what? He sits you both down? And like tells you in detail about his sexual exploits?
No, like we'd be on FaceTime.
Yeah.
And then like we just like keep it. Can you like stop? Yeah.
Is this your roommate, this kid?
No.
I wish everybody could see your face right there. Dude, his head was so low. I go, you're the roommate? He goes, damn, that's wild. So he's just like, buddy, Chase, you wouldn't believe the absolute hurting I put on your mother this morning. And you're like, cool, Dad.
Today.
He did that today.
Today.
What did he say? What position?
You started with like 2 thumbs. Or...
Two? Two thumbs? Your mom is a soldier, dude. That's fucking sick. I've never heard somebody get video gamed before. I've gone bowling. I've never toggled. I've never strafed in Call of Duty on somebody's asshole. Huh?
I didn't say anything.
I mean, this is interesting. It's very interesting because I thought I had, like, before tonight, I had a big problem with my own dad. And now I feel like I've just been taking him for granted. This entire time. He has never once told me how he's fucked my mother. And it's like, I didn't even realize that was a thing that people did. Have you walked in on your parents?
Never.
Never. Oh, so he just describes it to you. He's like, son, if you won't watch, I'll tell you. I will stop. That was the most sincere call for help I've ever heard in my entire life. Just stop, man! Just stop! His buddy throws an old towel. He's had enough! He's had enough. You did, in fairness, volunteer all that information. I do. Something in my mouth. What was it?
Don't do it.
Was it hurtful?
Yes, stop. We're gonna keep it stopped.
All right. I've never been more interested.
My parents love each other.
This was a great show. If you weren't here, let's roll. Great show.
Mike Cannon. Let's go.
Yeah, Mike Cannon. Mike Cannon.